When I look back at LKS, I realize how much I owe the school and everyone in it. Little Keswick School helped me grow, introduced me to some of the most interesting people, and gave me the opportunity to make some of the greatest friends I've ever made. This made it the most meaningful experience of my life today. Now that I'm leaving, I often catch myself wondering what my life might have been like without this school's help. My skill set was vastly increased by the tools that were made available to me at LKS, and I have greatly improved in my ability to gain and maintain social relationships here. Little Keswick made me realize my true personality and gave me a place where I could be myself, and it helped me grow in every way, shape, or form. I will forever appreciate this school for the way it changed me as a person, and I will always look back on it fondly. I don't think I'll see myself looking back on me as a frustrated student. I don't think I'll look back on the homesickness and growth pains. I think I'll see myself with only the better memories, too many to count. My personal experience was that even as a student here, you have to learn to embrace the program if you want to succeed here. This school has plenty of tools on the ground for you to pick up and use, but the school can't make the decision to pick up and use them for you. You have to be the one to look in the mirror and accept that you're going to help yourself. If you don't believe you can make the right decisions for yourself, you won't. It's as simple as that. You have to look in the mirror and accept you're the only one who can turn yourself around. And if you decide you can make the right decision, you'll get back on track in a hurry. No matter how many mistakes you can make here, people will always welcome you back with open arms. This school staff are uniquely adept at giving people second chances and helping people out. I've never met a group like the staff here who are so compassionate and inclusive. All of them, when they help a student, no matter how bad he feels, they go to him and they say, they come in with the attitude that they can help him and they will help him. No matter how bad you feel your issues are, they can help you and they will help you. If you decide that you're going to put your issues behind you and get back on track, you'll get back on track in a really fast hurry. But your success in the program, no matter what, will always depend on all the work you put into your goals. If you put all your focus and attention into achieving your goals, you will achieve every single goal you ever come into contact with. But you can't take breaks or expect people to do the work for you. You must be the one to give the effort. Strive and work until you achieve your goals. No matter how many people know, you must always never take no until there's no possible way out. You will never have to take no for an answer, any of you, if you work your hardest. No matter how far it may be buried inside of you, each one of the students I know has the work ethic and ability to achieve any goal they put their mind to. The progress that all of us as a community have made this year is extreme, and we rarely reflect on it, but all the progress this year is miraculous. I mean, as a community, we made leaps and bounds of progress. We all carried our own weight. We bounded together. No matter how many issues and conflicts we may have had with each other, we bound together and accepted each other for who we are. We accepted that we were in the same boat and we were a community. And every step we took together, and we made it through this year amazingly well. Each and every one of us has strived and put in the work and achieved the goals we put our effort into. The work that we have put into the challenges we have had to overcome this year is amazing, and I wish everyone outside of here, everywhere in the world, could put the work that the Little Keswick students have shown this year. I've had to work through plenty of challenges in my time here. Some of my challenges I fixed within a week, others took me over a year and a half. But you have to put all of your focus and attention into overcoming the challenge, no matter how hard it may be. I was driven to the point of tearing my hairs out over my relationship with a peer, Miles, who he and I argued a whole lot. It took a whole lot of willpower on both of our parts to stay in the room without blowing up and running out the door. He's one of my best friends in the whole world now, and I really have to credit that to the fact that he and I both really were just so happy to work for each other, and we both knew when we came here we would be friends, and we just put that work in together. And my roommate situation earlier this year, it was crazy, but we calmed down because we talked to each other. He and I are both great friends. He benefits from my caring and words of advice, but without his compassion and flexibility and caring for me, I wouldn't be where I am now. LKS gave me the invaluable experience of learning how to deal with issues in later life. Along the way, I learned that you can always ask for help because you cannot internalize all of your challenges. You will always have issues with people, so you can accept that. Dealing with challenges is something that everyone has to do, no matter in here or outside of here, everyone has to do every day. This program is very adept at helping people, but by its nature, it generates challenges for the students to overcome. Dealing with challenges is something that teaches you life lessons it teaches you life lessons. If you can accept that the only purpose of the program is to teach you the skills that you need to be a better person in later life, then you will make the right choices. Earlier this year, I decided to put all my trust in the staff around me, and, well, that's that. The changes in the staff's behavior when they know exactly how you feel about issues are noticeable within the first day. They are able to handle you better. Frustrating situations that involve you become fewer and far between, and gradually they begin to disappear. I've been fortunate enough to have very little negative interactions at all this year, and I credit that to the staff's ability to use the information I gave them and put it to good use. I owe almost all my success this year, come to think of it, to this competence and care showed to me by all the staff. The staff here teach you the skills that you need to be a happy individual in later life. Without the skills that LKS taught me, I would have never been successful in getting into my new school. I could never have kept up with my schoolwork, and I wouldn't be standing right here. My experience at LKS was filled with setbacks and conflicts, but I now realize that without these setbacks and conflicts, I would have never learned the skills that I would need to deal with rougher and tougher setbacks in later life. I've learned that working through the LKS experience is a rough and sometimes rocky road to travel down. But if you can focus on the fact that there is light at the end of the tunnel and put all your work into achieving your goals and stop fighting the program, then you can make your experience worthwhile. I myself found refuge in enjoying the little things about our program. Talking to the people who I enjoy talking to, competing on the school's sports teams, helping the people who need my help. Finding refuge in those things made my LKS experience much more enjoyable, and this year, one of the better years of my life personally. I was able to put all of my past problems behind me, and I was able to go forward with my life. I pushed myself very, very hard, and the result of me pushing myself and never looking back was, for my opinion, a great year for me personally. My life at LKS, if it weren't for LKS, would be completely upside down and off the rails. LKS helped me get back on track. And for that, I will be forever grateful to the program. I have been successful in getting accepted to the Tilton School in South New Hampshire, and I will be attending it next year. Without LKS, I would have never been successful in getting into the Tilton School, and I'm thankful to all of you for that. Even though LKS will cause frustration, anger, and anxiety, when you leave, you won't see that. You'll only look back on the positives. The challenges that you faced, time heals those wounds, and only leaves you with the skills you learned from them. My time at LKS has been short compared to some, but in that time I've learned many, many skills, and I'm just so grateful to everyone here. I'd just like to thank all the Little Keswick administrators for organizing this whole graduation thing. It's hard work. I'd like to thank all the maintenance staff for all the work they do in putting everything together. Without you guys, this whole place would not exist. I'd like to appreciate all the academic staff, Craig and Janie in particular, for helping me keep my schoolwork organized, and without you guys, I would have never been able to get my applications done, so thank you. All my friends, all of you guys always helped me. Whenever I felt bad about something, you guys would always push me to get through that, and I just like to thank all of you for that. My therapist, Dr. Raybender, she's been working through me for some of the tougher times here, and she's just been so great to me. All the SCs and supervisors for all the work they do here, keeping our program in shape. And my family, you were always behind me no matter during the toughest situations. You guys never gave up on me even when I wanted to give up on myself. And I just like to thank all the residential staff. You guys do a whole lot. You don't take that much credit, but without you guys, I don't know where I'd be. You guys give me a place I can succeed outside of school, and thank you. And I'd just like to thank my counselor, Mike. because whenever I had a problem, whenever he was busy, whenever he had like tens of thousands of things to do, he would always be there for me. He would always make time to talk to me, and he's always been nice to me. So thank you all.